Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to begin this lesson here by giving all praises, all honor, and all glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham HaKakodash, and double honors goes to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations goes to the elect. Says the brother Amawan from the Great Millstone camp in Trinidad. Remember to do another lesson to the Holy Spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, and shit's about to get crazy out here. Shit is about to get crazy. For all you jakes who think, you have a chance of swaying this man's mind, this man's meaning Esau's mind, into showing you all favor. This man go and come down with great rat. Right? Great rat. The man chat some here. Trump employs National Guard. Here's what's currently happening regarding the former president. What? Here's what's currently happening regarding former President Trump deploying the National Guard in Washington, D.C. Former president, so who is the current president? Anyways, let me deal with what's going on here. Key deployments as of August 2025. On August 11, 2025, President Trump invoked Section 740 of the D.C. Home Rule Act, declaring a public safety emergency and temporarily placed the Metropolitan Police Department under federal control. He announced the deployment of approximately 800 National Guard troops, of which 100 to 200 are actively on the streets to aid with logistics, administration, and bolstering visible presence. Not direct law enforcement. The troops are under Title 32, meaning they remain under state control, albeit coordinating federally. Official rationale and crime data, blah blah blah. Yes, President Trump's summary has deployed around 800 National Guard troops to Washington, D.C. under federal authority and assume temporary control to the local police. So, what is to deploy it in New York? What is to deploy it in Atlanta, Chicago? What is to deploy it in, bro? The boxing? They are boxing you all in. They're boxing you all in. Because they're preparing for some. They're preparing for some. They're preparing for something. You Israelites are going to have a very rough time. We've been telling you that. Unlike a lot of these other Israelite camps. Meanwhile, there are a lot of men trying to freaking be somebody. Like Captain Desariac. I've been somebody before. He's saying he was already somebody. What the fuck you mean he's somebody? When he was on No Jumper. I was already somebody. So what is the point of me trying to take Al-Azhar Crown? I was already somebody. What? What do you mean he was somebody? Man, look, it's a popularity contest. Anyways, Great Millstone, beginning with our apostles, elders, bishops, leaders, the men, who taught us, the elders, the younger elders, the older elders, the apostles, the bishops, the camp leaders, the men who you walk with, all brothers who in sincerity didn't have this mindset of, yo, this thing serious. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. And we kept that mindset. Meanwhile, you guys were calling us bums. You were calling us rapists. You were calling us all the worst words that you could think to call somebody for absolutely no reason, with no evidence, no proof that we did such acts, or are we sleeping on the streets or nothing like that. You have no proof of that, but you decided, call us that. You were bullshitting, who rolling on a horse. It's an Israelite party, it's an Israelite party, and putting it on the camera. All these, what are they saying in the States? All these goofy shit. All them set of games you all were playing. Games coming to an end. It's Revelation 3 and 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. We ain't far away again from this micro see him coming to the place and doing what he had to do. People scrambling for the livelihood. We not too far away again from that. That's right around the corner. A lot of you people going on feeling sick. It's a sick feeling. You're going to have a sick feeling. Because we ain't far away again from that. Alrighty. But before that, you don't know what's going on. And within that, you know what's going on. Things like what Trump doing there. How hard it is for them to just never remove that 800 guards. How much? I'm ask. So the takeover this police department. I'm ask, how much National Guards are there in the States? Huh? Fuck, man. But who? Alright. National Guard force size, US fiscal year 2024, based on data from Statista as of fiscal year 2024. Army National Guard approximately 325,000 members. Air National Guard approximately 108,400 members. Total roughly 44,000 personnel. No, 435,000 personnel, or 34, so like 434,000 personnel. Let me put in our next 600 here, or 400. Let me do approximation. 430,000, but we're going to need 35. Yeah, we're going to need 34,000. Let me say 432,000 to 434,000 personnel, right? All they deployed was 800 in DC. Let me see. 800 National Guard troops. So all the police 800 in DC. We ask what is the purpose of the National Guard. The National Guard is a unique component in the U.S. military with a dual mission serving both state and federal governments. Here's a breakdown of its main purpose. Primary roles of the National Guard: state-level missions. The National Guard serves under the authority of state governors to respond to natural disasters, control civil unrest, or assist with public safety, support local enforcement during crises, assist in humanitarian missions, secure major events. So that to be in your country and doing, like the crime public safety mission. So if they find too much of crime in this area and the public ain't safe, they go and try and they could quell that area. So let me say hot areas in Chicago where a lot of you Jakes reside. A lot of you Jakes will reside in like New York, Chicago, LA. New York, Chicago, LA. That's not, hold on. Look. Yeah, so okay. Yeah. Look, DC, Baltimore. Oh my god. Them fucking like the US just completely the Baltimore worse than some slums in Trinidad. I sure about that. Like the great United States. I watching a video where that just the other day, man, tour in Baltimore streets. So watch the drug, man. Crazy. All them places and they say, you know what, the public ain't safe. The public not safe. So we had to keep this area under control. Like Jacob Shrubber, the putting all the closing all in there. The closer you Jakes are surrounded. You're surrounded. Your enemies surround you. The scriptures don't tell you that. The scriptures tell you that. You're surrounded. Isaiah the 1st chapter and the 8th verse says, "And the daughter of Zion is left as a cottage in a vineyard, as a lodge in a garden of cucumbers, as a besieged city." What I mean? You get it in the next translation. NIV says, "The daughter of Zion is left like a shelter in a vineyard, like a hut in a cucumber field, like a city under siege." Right. Let me get some visuals that, let's get some visuals to that. A hut in a field. hot in a cucumber field. Right. We get some images there. Right? Something like this, right? Something like this here. You alone, and watch how much cucumbers around you. It must have better images than this one. It must. A cottage. Cottage in a cucumber field. A little hot. A little small, little hot. Where you go? Show you most of that. Hot in a field. Right, like this. Is what I'm looking for. Right, you're a little hot. Let me say you are a little hot, and everywhere around here is cucumbers or a vineyard, and you alone just in a little hut here. You alone in a little hut here, and the cucumbers or whatever just around everywhere around here. That is it. You by yourself. No one to help. That is the idea that Isaiah is trying to portray, to give off. You are by yourself. You're left desolate with none to help you, and everything surrounds you. Right? You're under siege. You're surrounded. You Jake surrounded. You didn't even know. These people preparing for you like you have all the guns in the world to kill them. No, it's not that. It's not that. You know what it is? Esau going and come out with the rat because Esau is pissed. Esau is trying to accept that you Israelites are the ones who caused him or who are going to cause him to lose everything that he has. He worked very hard to achieve this world that he has. He worked tirelessly. Scripture say he weary himself in the mud. Let me get in Isaiah 47. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thine sorceries. Let us hear that. In the multitude of thy counsels. We get it in verse 12, Isaiah 47 and 12. Stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. This whole crown Vic, the whole scenario, all of that was he working the enchantment and his sorceries on here to see if he would have win. Or is a test, you know what I mean? All them thing was just sorcery. The 1-9, the max, all them thing was sorcery. The constant pushing on the media. And the word media come from a medium. Like a medium is like a witch. The constant advocate on the media to go and take it, go and take it, go and take it. All those things were sorcery. Working on the people, right? If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. It is the so-called white man's world. We are in his world, condemning him constantly, constantly condemning him. His ideal is that we remain here, being the kings of the earth, but remain in his subjugation and have no complaint about it. Don't complain to your God. Don't do none of these things. Just let me be in charge of you. Suffer, because I'm not ever going to put you up to where I is. Right? Let me be in charge of you and you suffer and don't even say a fucking word. That's your cunt. But that's why he's saying Isaiah the first chapter and the 9th verse. Although we are surrounded, or Jakes is surrounded, they have an elect who will fight. Right? It says, if so be thou mayest prevail, thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. You're wearied, you're tired. He worked very hard to achieve what he has. But he worked harder in his sorceries. NLT says all the advice you received has made you tired. Now, what does make you tired? When you work hard at something, you drain your energy, you get tired. This is how hard this man worked. He been at work. He been working. He working. Constantly at work. Working on we minds. Putting things out there on the television. Putting media. Trying to keep we down. Says where are all your astrologers? And then you have the elect who broke out. That is scary. One elect who break out is scary. Just like one angel able to destroy, the earth, like in the time of David. Let's see if I can. Let me read this here. All the advice you received has made you tired. Where are all your astrologers? Those stargazers who make predictions each month. Let them stand up and save you from what the future holds. NIV says all the counsel you have received has worn you out. Let your astrologers come forward. Those stargazers who make predictions month by month. Let them save you from what is coming upon you. What is coming upon you is, you think you go and put Jake on that? Hell, you did us that in the past. You didn't do shit. You still come back. With the apostles, the elders, all those Israelites from the 70s. As I say, one elect member is very scary. One elect member is very scary. We'll get out here real quick. Should be with sword. I know the word sword in there. I know he's in 1 Samuel. Okay. 1 Samuel. When David didn't want could go up on Google and look for it, but I know it's interesting. Let me just try this here. Boom, 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 boom. When you try the number, it's in Second Chronicles too, but First Chronicles. Second Samuel 24. Oh, okay. Okay. Second Samuel 24. Okay. I thought it was first. Look at you. It's 12, 24 and 12, right? Second Samuel 24 and 12. So God came and told him. 7 years of famine. Boom, boom, boom. So the Lord sent pestilence, right? So David took the pestilence. He had 3 things to choose from for number in Israel. And this is it here, verse 13. So God was a prophet. He came to David and told him, and said unto him, Shall 7 years of famine come unto thee in thy land, or wilt thou flee 3 months before thine enemies, while they pursue thee, or that there be 3 days pestilence in thy land? Now advise and see what answer I shall return to him that sent me. And David said unto God, I am in a great strait. Let us fall now into the hand of the Lord, for his mercies are great, and let me not fall into the hand of man. So the Lord sent a pestilence upon Israel from the morning even to the time appointed, and there died the people of from Dan even to Beersheba 70,000 men. And when the angel stretched out his hand upon Jerusalem to destroy it, the Lord repented from him of the evil. But the word evil just mean bad time. It was a bad time happening unto his people, and he said, hey, now stop. And said to the angel that destroyed the people, It is enough, stay now thine hand. And the angel of the Lord Yahweh was by the threshing place of Araunah the Jebusite. And David spake unto Yahweh when he saw the angel that smote the people, and said, Lo, I have sinned, and I have done wickedly. But these sheep, what have they done? David called the people sheep. Let thine hand, I pray thee, be against me and against my father's house. And God came and told David and said unto him, Go up and rear an altar unto the Lord in the threshing floor of Araunah the Jebusite. And David, according to the saying of God, went up as the Lord commanded him. Let me see if maybe I read over it. Maybe I read it over, maybe. Maybe I read over it. Let me go in Second Chronicles here. Or First Chronicles 21. 1 to 7. Let me see. Smooth Israel. Right? Look at here. Right, boom. Right, the 3 things. Either 3 years of famine, boom, boom, boom. And the angel of the Lord destroying all the coasts of Israel. Now therefore, right, and David said, I am in a great strait, let me fall into the hand of the Lord, for very great are his mercies, but let me not fall into the hand of man. So the Lord sent pestilence upon Israel, and there fell of Israel 70,000 men. And the Most High sent an angel unto Jerusalem to destroy it. And as he was destroying, the Lord beheld and repented him of the evil. He said unto the angel that destroyed it, Is enough, stay now thine hand. And the angel of the Lord stood by the threshing floor of Ornan the Jebusite. And David lifted up his eyes and saw the angel of the Lord, and of the Lord stand between the earth. This is it here. So there is two accounts. 1 Chronicles 21 and 2 Samuel 24 from 13. But the one in 1 Chronicles is what giving you the key that one angel, but she similarly what I was making it to refer to is like one elect able to fuck this in Esau's mind. One elect waking up is destructive as this one angel, because this one angel could take this place down by himself, right? So the and his eyes, and saw the angel of Yahweh stand between the earth and the heaven, tall, having a drawn sword in his hand, stretched out over Jerusalem. Then David and the elders of Israel, who were clothed in sackcloth, fell upon their faces. Killing so much within that little period of time, the Most High said, nah, you will kill out all. Forget, stop. This is the power of one angel. And the Lord have an innumerable company of them. So it's like an elect member. In Esau mind, one mind change from his program and thinking outside of his program is destructive, and there's thousands of men who sincere. There's 144,000 who not going and ever fucking fool. That is more than enough to destroy this man's system. So we winning, really and truly. We winning, they losing, we winning, we in charge, they losing. So we ain't really have none to really fear or study, This video was just an impromptu, But you Jakes right now are in streets. You all are in streets. You all have a lot to fear. We are none to fear. We safe. You know what I mean? We are safe. You all have a lot to fear. We have none. You know why we are none to fear? Because perfect love casteth out fear. I'll close with this. Oh, no. First John 4:18. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casteth out fear, because fear hath torment. He that feareth is not made perfect in love. You dumbass Jakes, you all fearing for you all going to be in fear. We see this as a time to go home. You all go and see this as a time of destruction to you all. We different, we totally different. Just two totally different mindsets here. You understand? So hey, I'll close it off here. I'll give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Basham Yahushai, Basham Kakadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations goes to the elect that can stay strong. Hopefully you've been edified. Shalom. Yeah, shalom.